Putting up the Christmas tree has never been easier. And of course, I'm talking about Christmas card making. And today I have some adorable Christmas tree card ideas to share with you that feature a simple paper folding technique. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, you will learn how to use your patterned papers to create a folded Christmas tree that you can use to embellish your cards. This simple paper Christmas tree making idea will enable you to create a variety of fun fold Christmas cards that are sure to wow your family and friends. Plus, it's a great way to showcase some of your favorite holiday pattern papers. By the end of this video, you will have a folded Christmas tree card pattern that you can use over and over again with any cardstock or pattern papers that you have on hand. For the latest card making ideas, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell so you will be notified each time I upload a new video. First, let's talk about the supplies that you will need. So for the purpose of demonstration today, I am going to show you how to make the 3-layered Christmas tree card. The first thing that you will need is a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock for the base of your card. This piece measures 5.5 by 8.5 inches and it's scored on the 8.5 inch side at 4.25 inches. Next, you will need to cut a 5.25 by 4 inch piece of vanilla cardstock. You will also need to cut a 1.5 by 4 inch piece of the plaid patterned paper from the Festive Farmhouse pack, or you can use any pattern paper that you have on hand. Be sure to coordinate this piece with the pattern paper that you plan to use to create your tree. You will want to choose a pattern paper that is double-sided. Next, you will cut 3 squares measuring approximately 1.25 by 1.25 inches. The second square is 1.75 by 1.75 inches. And the third square, 2.25 by 2.25 inches. Now you can cut your squares by hand, or you can also use some framelits. So for this project, I am using the Stitched Shapes framelits, and I'm using the different size squares that come in this framelit pack. You will also need a scrap piece of brown cardstock. So I have a piece of soft suede cardstock that is about 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches. That will be the trunk of your tree. You will need a small oval cut from one of the Stitched Shapes framelits, and this will be for the sentiment for your card. You will need some green ink, so I'm using Mossy Meadow ink, some linen thread, a stamp set. I am using the Merry Little Christmas sentiment from the Peaceful Noel set. You will need some embellishments, so I have a couple little buttons and a little star for the top of my tree. So you can shop for these and other fun card making supplies in my Stampin' Up store. You can find the link below this video. All right, I think we're ready to get started. So for the purpose of demonstration today, I am going to show you how to make the 3-layered Christmas tree card. However, at the end of the video, I'll give you some tips and some ideas on how to create a 2-layered Christmas tree or a 4-layered Christmas tree. The concept is the same, which is why I'm just going to show you how to create this one. So pause the video and go grab some of your favorite Christmas papers. Cut 3 different size squares with the measurements I just gave you, and then you can put the tree together along with me. Now that you have your 3 different size squares cut, we are ready to start folding the paper to create the Christmas tree. Start with the largest square. Since we are working with double-sided paper, decide which pattern that you want for your tree and which pattern will be the accent piece. So the accent piece are the folded pieces in the middle of the tree. Since I want my tree to show more green than plaid, I will lay the square on the table with the plaid side up. Fold the square in half diagonally from corner to corner. You can use your bone folder to obtain a crisp fold. Next, grab the corner of the top piece of your square and fold it back onto itself to create a little triangular flap. Adhere this flap with a little dimensional. Add some adhesive to the inside of the folded piece and secure it together. You have just created the base of the tree. Now repeat this folding process and this taping process with the other 2 squares. To create the tree, lay the largest folded piece in front of you. This is the base of your tree. We will build our tree from the bottom up by layering and adhering the squares together. Add some adhesive to the point of the base piece. Adhere the middle piece directly on that point so that it is snug up against the top part of the base. Now add the top of the tree using the same process. That's it! It's super cute and very simple. Now add some adhesive to the back of the tree and secure the 1/2 inch wide tree trunk. Add a few dimensionals and it's ready to secure to your card front. To create the card front, adhere the 1.5 inch piece of plaid paper across the bottom of the 5.25 by 4 inch piece of very vanilla cardstock. Wrap a bit of linen thread around the cardstock a few times. Tie the ends together to create a bow. Adhere the entire piece to the mossy meadow or the green card base. Next, you're going to take the Christmas tree that you created and adhere it to the top part of the card with a few dimensionals. Embellish the top of your tree with a little star or some other embellishment. Then stamp a sentiment on the little oval and adhere it to the card as shown. For the finishing touch, just embellish with a few buttons. I just showed you how to make a 3-layered tree, but you can also create a 2-layered or a 4-layered tree. To make the 2-layered tree, simply create 2 squares, each of them measuring 1.25 by 1.25 inches, and the other one measures 1.75 by 1.75 inches. You just fold those in the same way that I just showed you, and you adhere them together to create the 2-layered tree. If you want to have 4 layers, you will follow all the steps that I showed you with the 3-layered tree, except for you're going to add an additional layer, which means you'll need to cut out an additional square. And that square measures 2.75 by 2.75 inches. Remember that you can make as many layers as you want when you create these trees. Each square should be a 1/2 inch larger than the last one. So keep that in mind if you want to make a 5 or a 6-layered tree. Maybe you want to decorate a gift box, put together a banner or something like that. So as you can see, this paper folding technique will enable you to create a variety of different sized trees. The more layers you add, the larger the tree becomes. Now you have a folded Christmas tree card pattern that you can use over and over again to create some adorable little Christmas tree cards. So grab your favorite pattern papers and get busy making some Christmas tree cards right away. They are sure to wow your friends and family. And as a little bonus, I've put together a printable tutorial for you that features the 3 different Christmas card ideas from this video. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the tips shared here today. Have fun getting creative. Take care, and I'll see you soon.